Much appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. His first carry. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 79 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line. Hey!
On first down, Benjamin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Benjamin. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big gain there on 3rd and long. Give him 53 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He'll drop to throw. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
734. Hey, exit. 56 at the mic.
After the sack on first down, Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Kill. 694.
From the gun, it's Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Antonio Brown, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Ready, break. Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers. Hey, wahoo! 51 the mic, boy. 51. Look at me. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. With it is Brown. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Hey, Will. 56. Mike's 56. Let's go, deep, tighten up. 618. Mike 56. Move.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Able to find Deon Cain, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deon Cain, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
They'll look to throw here. The open man is Shark. It's complete. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Go!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha!
51, Mike 51. You must be dreaming.
Yeah.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught here by Conley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Go! Now!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
51 to Mike.
Hey!
51 to Mike. 51.
Back to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
10 over. Bravo!
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Get it!
Now back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Hey, echo!
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Rabbit. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hey, seam 6 now.
2nd and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He's going to take a shot for the end. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he spins past him and into space. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go. Let's do it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Hey, exit.
35-yard line.
Go. Yo, faster. 5.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hey, wahoo! Look at me, zipper, hit it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. The open man is Westbrook. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Hey, Haywood!
Let's go, D.
Jacksonville. First and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Completes it to Benjamin. 25 yards that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are back within a single score. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They run with Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, we're good.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Carr. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
You're mine. 5.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Coming to you. 56. Mike, 56.
To throw again. Carr. This will be caught by Brown. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Too little, Cap. Mike 56, Mike 56.
On third down, Hines. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the screen. Pass. Ready, 9. 56.
Hey, Foxtrot.
56. Here we go. Deuce. 56.
The final shot here before half for Carr. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, get it.
They'll set up to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check.
Now.
They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. It was Justin Houston who got him down. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
61, matchbox lights.
Run down. 808.
Hey, Delta.
On play action, now Carr. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Bullock good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Mike 51.
He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Look at me, zipper.
2nd and 1. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They run again with Hines. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. That's complete to his receiver, Kane. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 27 yards there, a first down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Hey, high 7.
2nd and 5. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 78 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Bullet good on the extra point. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go on.
Watch the ship.
He'll drop to throw. Benjamin's got it.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Hey!
Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, box drop.
Here we go. Under 10. 10. Hey, watch that.
Hit it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And able to find Conley. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Montez Sweat leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, Sam on. Hey, Charlie. Hey.
You gotta get moving, man. Man, move it. You gotta get that.
2nd and long. Looking long for Westbrook. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. This is fielded at the goal line. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20, 10, and they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved it.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Greystone, travel.
51. Let's go one more. 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Get it.
Back to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver.
Ready, break. 6-6, pull it high. Leo. Go. Ready.
Now a desperation throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd
and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw again. And down he he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. You ain't giving up nothing today. Now.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank.
What now? 56, the mock, boys, 56. Check, 56.
They begin the drive with Hines, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
On 3rd down, Hines. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.